He had to struggle with the amount of interest, stroke opinion, stroke influence that the studio had on the story, and it became a battle for him, and I think he found it just physically and emotionally tough to get through.
Propelled by DiCaprio's popularity after Titanic, The Beach was a financial success, but Boyle's Hollywood debut was slammed by critics.
He came out of that film very much wanting to liberate himself from the static, heavy machinery of conventional filmmaking.
Where do we go from here? I don't know.
Shot on a shoestring budget for the BBC, Strumpet re-energized Boyle's filmmaking.
It's alive.
Poetry and music converge in a wild moment of improvisation that shares the freedom Boyle found in digital technology. One of the characters even wields the same kind of video camera that the director had embraced.
He was very excited about the mobility, the ergonomics, the multi-camera facility. You can let cameras run longer. And so that went very quickly into 28 Days Later.
With 28 Days Later, Boyle and Mantle built on the possibilities of digital video. Cillian Murphy stars as Jim, the survivor of a viral plague that turns its victims into zombie-like killers and has left London deserted.
Seeing Cillian at the start of 28 Days Later on his own in an abandoned city was instantly iconic. We've never seen London like that.
Hello!
You wake up and you are alone in the world. That is my idea of hell.
The characters running around empty London is... I don't know how they did that.
But that part of the film was shot over 10 days, when the clubbers go home and before the people go to work, and we remove digitally anybody else.
It was just kind of guerrilla filming, just taking over parts of London, quickly shooting, and then getting off before we got caught by the police.
Naomie Harris was just out of drama school when she was cast as Selena, a survivor who takes Jim under her wing.
I think they're good people.
The candlelight in her eyes hints at Selena's warmth.
Well, that's nice, but you should be more concerned about whether they're going to slow you down.
But her words are cold.
Right, because if they slowed you down...
I'd leave them behind.
When we meet Selena, initially she's very shut down because she's seen a lot of her loved ones die. And so she doesn't really trust anybody.
She was a leader, she is the driving force, and that was Vanguard, to have an iconic female lead.
Danny doesn't see women as just being peripheral to the story. You aren't limited at all to kind of the tough woman or the feminine woman.
Quiet! That's infected.
Danny would stand there behind me going, "Rage!"
Boyle intensifies the threat of the infected by using digital technology to make the zombies more fragmentary.
The hectic fear and energy is very much founded on the ability and inabilities of those small cameras. And we developed further the idea of camera movement and shutter. It was about jolting and shaking up the foundations of the story.
The low-budget digital feature became an $83 million hit that spawned a resurgence of zombie movies.